Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you how to make this style. So as usual, I've gone ahead to trace the bodice block, and I've traced out the full front because that's what we're going to need for this project. I've also drawn the bust radius on both sides of the front, and the reason for this is to serve as a guide because we're going to be drawing a style line from the shoulder to the, so let's just say the underarm, and that radius is going to help us know just how much we're going to, or how much cleavage we're going to be showing basically. So the first thing I'll be doing is to reduce the armhole by 1 centimeter because this is a sleeveless top. The next thing to do is to take 1 centimeter from the tip of, so from the neck into the shoulder. Then I'm just going to be connecting this point using my curved ruler. So as you can see, we're still not showing any cleavage, so I'm just going to leave it at that then. Okay, so that's now our style line, and the next thing to do is to determine how much we're going to be taking it in at the tip of the shoulder. So for this point, I'm going to take it in by 1 centimeters. I'm just going to mark that, and then at the middle of the center front, we're going to determine how deep we want our style line to go. So this is the bust point, so I'm just going to gauge somewhere here, and that's about 8.5 centimeters. So what I'm doing, what to do next, now that I have my point, I'm going to connect it back to this point. So I'll start by drawing a straight line. And then using my curve ruler, I'm going to connect back. Okay, so now that that's our new line, I'm just going to make that a little neater. Right. So the next thing to do would be to take our gaping and then to create our slash lines. So we'll be taking our gaping from this part because once you cut this top part out, there'll be gaping here. So we'll need to take that out and we'll be connecting it to the bust point. So the first thing to do will be to connect this line to the bust point. And then now we're going to be taking gaping out like so. So first things, so we're going to make it about 0.5 centimeters. Just make sure 1 cm gaping. And then now we're just going to draw our slash lines along here. So I'm just getting okay. So that's what you should have at this point, and now we're just going to cut it out. So all I've done so far is taking off the excess side and slashed these lines. I've also slashed this one, and I'm going to be closing it here. Now that has moved here, I'm also going to be closing the gaping. So all you need to do is fold it. Right, so now that I've closed that, we'll need to blend this line back in. and that's where you should have. So now we're going to be cutting off the areas we don't need. And taking that off, we're left with just this dart now, which we're going to be closing. So the same principle, just bend it. I'm just going to cut off this area. Nope. So as usual, we're just going to be adding fresh paper and spreading our slash lines. So we're just going to try to spread it as evenly as possible. Just going to put it now. So that's what the top looks like, and now we're just going to take off the excess from both sides. So at this point, the pattern is basically done. You just need to put your annotations. So for this, we'll cut two to make a full front. So I've gone ahead to place this on a piece of paper, and as you can see, I've added allowance all around the top and the center front because we're going to be cutting two of this and joining them in the middle. So I've cut out my pattern, and this is what it looks like now. I've also transferred the notches by snipping the fabric a bit. So there's a slight snip just at the top of the fabric. I don't know if you can see that. So where I had my notch, and I've done the same for all three notches. So I'm just going to go ahead and sew it now. So all I've done so far is sewn the middle line that is going to be closed. So I'll just turn it around for you to see. So I've just sewn up until this part. This part is going to either be attached to a lining or just folded in. If you're not using a lining, it's going to just be folded in like so. And then if you take it back to the front, by the time it's all pleated, it's going to come together like this. So that's the look we're trying to achieve. So what I'm going to be doing now is pleating the top. So working with my notch. Here's one notch here. I'm just going to pleat that onto the second one. And I'll do the same for this one. Okay, so I'm just going to work on that and I'll be right back. So here's our pattern all sewn up. Looks very dainty and feminine. Thank you for watching. Please like and share. Bye.